Welcome back! We are reviewing this week's Podium car, the one that was released on August 1st, 2019, and it is the Grotti Turismo Classic. Now, if you don't want to wait and see if you win it, you can buy it off Legendary Motorsport for $705,000. And before we continue, I'd just like to say that I will continue to do the podium cars provided I win them. So let's see what they say about the car, shall we? This is one for the purists. No high-tech driving aids. No smart safety features. When you're 3 nanoseconds away from getting a mouthful of the truck in front, no onboard supercomputer is going to save you. But, just like learning a language or killing a stranger with your bare hands, this kind of hard work is its own reward. In other words, this car is from the 1980s, not the 2010s.
What can I help you with? Rather safe than sorry, I guess. Now that's some kind of engine. Not a bad job. The cop. If you can think it, I can do it. What? Girl is looking good. Do you need a drink? Bubbles or something? Don't she look pretty? How many cars you got in this garage? You've got an eye for this stuff. Life is hard when you can have anything. Bodywork to match the driver. If you can think it, I can do it. Looks all... If I hear you, I'll wave. whatever you desire. Technology and budget permitting. Making decisions is stressful. Your car.
Speed and weapons tests are next up. We begin here and end at the signal lights. It took the car 23 seconds. Weapons tests now. The two weapons are the Mark II Combat MG with incendiary rounds. The second is the Mark I Compact Rifle. Both have extended clips. The last bullet counted will be the one that brings up the black box saying the car has been destroyed. But I will keep going to show the boom. The Mark I Compact Rifle took 2 clips and 47 bullets for a total of 167 bullets. Now remember, the Mark I Compact Rifle with extended clip has 60 bullets in its magazine. The Mark II MG took 2 clips and 47 bullets, or a total of 207 bullets, and the amount of clips and bullets that I read out is the exact same for the Mark I. However, the Mark II Combat MG has a total of 80 bullets in its magazine. Okay, before I give you my final thoughts on this podium car, I want to talk about the first one, the Thrax. It, on debut, had a few bugs, like my one where the insurance wasn't working. So if you blew it up or destroyed it somehow, you couldn't reclaim it through Moore's Mutual. And I did some checking on Reddit, and people had that bug. Some people had it for a few hours and then it just plumb disappeared, or it, if I remember correctly, spontaneously blew up. Now, I contacted customer support through a ticket, explained everything that I wanted, and during the course of the testing of it, I encountered the insurance bug. Now, they gave me a full refund, including the base price of the car, the modifications, and then a little extra to basically apologise. So in total I got 2.35 million. So if you lost one of these cars to an explosion, to water damage, to it blowing itself up, or just permanently despawning for no reason, make sure to put in a ticket with customer support and they should refund you. Now, the customer support did say that they have refunded everybody that was affected by this bug, but of course there's a chance that they've overlooked someone. But now let's get to my thoughts on the Turismo Classic. First off, don't buy it. Quite frankly, it's only worth getting if you win it. The brakes leave a heck of a lot to be desired. The speed is slower than the 4x4 car truck that came out with Diamond Casino DLC. The Turismo took 23 seconds as opposed to the Cara 4x4, which took 21 seconds. The handling is bad. I mean, you've seen how quickly it started to veer off the central line of the runway, and by the time it got near to the warning lights at the other end of the track, it had almost gone completely onto the grass, and I don't know if I've had that much trouble controlling a car. Yes, sure, there have been car releases where it is bad, the handling, but this is something really bad for a car, especially a sports car. In the real world, I doubt it would be let out of the testing phase. It was so bad. Because the sports car is supposed to be fast, nimble, and get you to your destination just before you have a heart attack. But overall, it's not a bad car. But also, it's not a worthless or a useless car. I am trying to think of something nice to say about it, but the only thing I can say that it is nice on the aesthetic scale, it's a nice little reminder of the 1980s. Yeah, when that type of car was, running about everywhere. But, I really don't think it's worth $750,000. Just avoid it unless you win it. And that's my review of this week's Podium car. And like I said at the start, I'll do Podium car reviews if or when I win the next. But because it's a case of random chance dictates whether I win or I don't, I can't say that this will be a permanent feature every time there's a new Podium car. And I'd like to thank you for watching, and if this was helpful, please like, share and subscribe if you thought it was worth watching. And don't forget to ring the doorbell to know when I put up a new video or I stream. And I hope you will stay safe, sleep well, and I wish you a good morning, a good evening, or a good night based upon the location of your rotation. This is Vasir, signing off.